looking to scrape off the bottom, looking for some positive consistency, and Ipswich will get us off and underway, looking to build on their first win of the season in this new league. And Sheffield with a throw, out for another Sheffield United throw in the early stages of this game. Well, no team has scored fewer and no team has conceded more than Sheffield United this season, a record that they will not want to have to their name. And they are at home today at Bramall Lane, looking to have some consistency in this league. And Hughes will take this throw in for Ipswich. Rowe. And Devlin just caught there on the ankle. Runs it off. She's already scored this season, Charlie Devlin, a goal against Newcastle in that 1-1 draw. New signing for them from Birmingham City, who came so close last year to being promoted to the WSL 2. Reveille. And Earl does well to win that ball back. Arsenal loanee Maddie Earl spent the end of last season on loan at Ipswich. She's back in a blue shirt this season, looking to establish her name. Never scored a goal for Ipswich, but she has made one senior appearance for Arsenal. Reveille. And out for another Sheffield United throw. As we look to build some momentum in this game. Just 3 minutes in, but haven't really got going in the early kickoff today. Taylor. Back to the keeper. Sheffield United playing out from the back. We've seen teams punished for this if Ipswich keep the high press on. Charlotte Parker-Smith, the only change that Luke Turner has made today, as it's a good through ball for Sheffield. Andrews finding the ball at her feet. Devlin, her shot is blocked. And it's still alive for Sheffield United. And a shot from Kinzet goes just wide. Well, it's a good chance for Sheffield United. Kinzet with the final strike, and it's just wide of the goal. That's the first big chance of the game, and it's fallen for the home side. So a first corner kick of the game for Sheffield United. Swung in, and it's too short and hits the side netting, and that's disappointing from a Sheffield perspective. So Natalia Negri of Ipswich will send this long. as they look to build on their positive win last time out, their first win in this league, having been promoted last season against Portsmouth. Peak with the winning penalty. And they're desperate to show this league that they deserve this place, and they deserve to be here, having been heavily invested in. So Cowan will leave it for Revill, as Ipswich regain. Oh, Dean gives away the foul. Another new signing for Ipswich this season. She scored in their win against Portsmouth. Coming from Southampton, so she's got plenty of experience at this level. Good defending by Ipswich. And they look to break on the counter. And Deer decides to play it back, play it safe. Neville. Back to Boswell. Captain today. Peskett. Good play from Ipswich, working it down this right-hand side. Lafayette sends it long. Headed on by Andrews and watched all the way. Taylor. To Revill. She's back in a red and white striped shirt, having spent 3 years away. Jess Revill. Good ball down the right-hand side. Tammy George. Kinzet. Lafayette does well to get past her marker, and her shot is blocked. Kinzet. Lafayette does well to regain that, and here is Devlin. Devlin with the shot, and it's well off the mark. You wonder whether she had better options there, but the pressure is building for Sheffield United. It's another strike, it's another warning shot for Ipswich. Came through the Arsenal Academy. Charlie Devlin spent time at Manchester United and London City Lionesses, formerly of Millwall at that time though. Earl is dispossessed. Well, Sheffield have had a pretty tough start to life this season, but they did run Birmingham City, a promotion contender this year, close last time out. Had to settle after a stoppage time winner after Joy Ralph had equalised for them. They're hoping to get something in this game. It's newly promoted Ipswich Town, looking to scrape off the bottom of the table as Pescott does well to win the throw-in in line with the edge of the penalty area. Neville. Mitchell. Rowe. Does well to get past two Sheffield United players. Lined up for Ipswich. Devlin picks it up, looking to clear her lines. Pressured by Neville. Flicked on for Lafayette. And out for a throw-in. Well, it's their first big chance of the game for Ipswich. Shot blocked in the end though. No shots on target yet. Just over 10 minutes into this game. And you'd have to say Sheffield are just ever so slightly on top. Hughes. Here is Earl. And it's too heavy from United. And Maddie Earl wins the foul. Well, Joe Sheehan, the Ipswich Town manager, he said he wanted to come in with some positive, and it's a bad back pass and a good save in the end. Hits the post, and it's easy for Sheffield United in the end, who taps that in. And Devlin gets her second goal this season. Well, it's a poor back pass by Negri in the end. Pressured by United. A good save initially. Devlin was there, hit the post on the way in, head in hands for Negri. Should be gutted with that. But Sheffield United keeping the pressure up, and they're a goal ahead at home in this early kickoff. How will Ipswich respond by going down this early in the game? They've taken points off Charlton as well this season. Another promotion contender, a 0-0 draw in that. They've lost their first two, but they're looking to build, looking to find some consistency. As Revlin gets away, Earl brings her down, and Earl gives away a foul. Revel. Good play by Ipswich. Jenna Deere gets away. Good in ball. Crossed in. Good save by Parker Smith. Instant reactions. All the work of Jenna Deere. Well, that's a superb save. Lightning reactions from the Sheffield United goalkeeper, keeping her team in this. That so easily could have been an equaliser. Jenna Deere looking for her first goal of the season. That would have been it. Low cross in. And it's wide. By Boswell, the captain. And Sheffield United will reset with a goal kick. It's a low in-swinger, and it's well defended, really, by O'Rourke. As it's played out the back by Sheffield United. We've just seen Ipswich go a goal down because of that. Well, this scoreline, if Sheffield United were to keep it at this level, would lift them off the bottom of the table for now. They're level with Ipswich on 4 points as it stands. But of course, a handful of games to come this afternoon around the country. Rowe. Left for Hughes, who does win another throw-in. Oh, Hughes has given it away again for Sheffield United, who charge down into the box. Amy Andrews. And defended by Ipswich. Sheffield still hot on the press here. O'Rourke. Devlin does well. And eventually brought out to Maddie Earl. Looking for the run maybe of Jenna Deere there. Bit of miscommunication. And Sheffield will slow things down. Andrews chasing, keeps it in. Sheffield again, Devlin. Devlin with a strike. Well, she's got her shooting boots on today. Charlie Devlin. She's already scored today in that early press. Left-footed strike this time and goes just wide. Warning signs for Ipswich Town. She's been a real handful for the blue back line. Oh, shots on target. There you can see Sheffield United leading the race 20 minutes into this game as they look to come again here. Sheffield, Rouse. Defended well by Hughes, and a throw in. And cut back to no one there. And a missed opportunity maybe for Sheffield United. Well, these teams have had a 3-day game week, having the Subway League Cup in midweek too. Ipswich facing against WSL side Leicester City, coming out 5-1 down in the end, but Sheffield won against Durham on penalties. 1-1 the final score. But of course a League Cup to deal with too, and not many squad rotations from either side today. Oh, just shoved there. Winning the foul. Shoved by Revel. Madial, a promising young prospect for Sheffield, for Ipswich, sorry, and Arsenal. On loan from the Gunners. Dear. Pescott gets away. Here is Earl, over the bar. Well, the keeper did get a touch to that. It will be a corner kick. And Maddie Earl sets up brilliantly. Unmarked in the centre of the box. And Earl looking to score her first goal in an Ipswich shirt. Swung in deep. And United looking to get away. Andrews pressuring Hughes. Boswell. Options all around. Captain today. Looking to get her team back in this game. Through ball for Deer to chase. Back to Boswell. And into Neville. Rouse. Out wide to Devlin to chase. Options in field. And the blue back line is too strong. This time only as far as Lafayette. Nice spin there to get away from Pesquet. Revel. And is blocked by the legs of a blue shirt. And Sheffield United with some confidence to them. 5 minutes away from the half an hour mark. Good through ball again to Charlie Devlin. Devlin with a cutback and Devlin with a strike. Saved on the line. And Andrews can't follow it up. And again, they are pressing Sheffield. Well, Charlie Devlin did brilliantly, cut back, gets away from her marker, and Andrews on the line, on the 6-yard box. Can't put it away to find a cushion in this game. Devlin has been a real handful for that back line. Kinzer. Up to Cowan. Good through ball, blocked. Andrews was ready to pounce there. And they're going to get another chance. Rouse into the box, Devlin. Pressured out. Good defending by Ipswich. Pesquet on her own, over the halfway line. Deere is lurking there and is pressured off the ball for Parker Smith to clear long. Boswell. Ipswich can't seem to get that final pass accurate enough to get a shot away. Sheffield showing their quality. Rowe. Boswell. Pesquet. Looking to find a run of Pesquet again. Devlin seems to be all over the pitch. Charlie Devlin today. Revel. Back to her goalkeeper, Parker Smith, as they look to build again from the back. And Rouse's pass. Too wide. And Ipswich will capitalise on a throw-in. Up to the keeper. Neville. Lafayette to take this throw-in for Sheffield United. Well, there is the interim boss, Luke Turner. Moved up from the club's under-21s team to take over. He's got plenty of experience with Sheffield United, though. He's been with the club since 2020. It's his 4th stint as interim manager, stepping up when needed. Earl. Peskett. Quick footwork. And out to Deer. And a dangerous throw-in. Neville. That's a Neville. Through to Deer, who is brought down. The 29-year-olds. Jenna Deer. No goals this season. Another new signing for Ipswich in the summer, coming from Sunderland. Spent time at Chelsea and Everton in the WSL. Headed clear by Lafayette. Leaping the highest in the box. And she saw that all the way. Lafayette. As the corner is swung in and the keeper's missed it. Big chance for Ipswich. Earl. Swung in. Back to Earl. Here is Rowe. Rowe with a cross in and defended again by Lafayette. And Earl out for a goal kick. And there's a player down for Sheffield United in the mix of that, but well, Parker Smith dropped on the line. Her save. Initially got 2 hands on it, I think. And as she brought it down, just left her hands. Well, Mitchell was almost there to tap it in. I can't quite believe how that hasn't been tapped in for an equaliser. And it's a big let-off for Parker Smith, who's back in the starting 11 today. The only change in the lineup by Luke Turner. Back fit and almost gifted an equaliser there. Just under 10 minutes of this first half remaining. For Ipswich to equalise, give something before the break. Earl. And Earl is fouled and brought down by Jess Revel. Neville. Peskett. Defended well by O'Rourke, who picks it up again. Neville. Mitchell. Back to Neville on this right wing. Drives into some space. Peskett. And finds the feet of a red and white shirt. And seen out for a throw-in. Well, Ipswich still in this game. Still pressing, still with chances. They don't want to let Sheffield United run away with this. Especially with the form that they've been in. They know they can get something out of this game. And with a shorter season, every game is important. Every point is vital in this league. Lafayette to take. Parker Smith. Taylor. Taylor couldn't find a way forward there. Goes back to her goalkeeper. Revel. Revel sends it long. And it's too long for the front line. Sheffield United come again. Here is Amy Andrews, broken the line on her own. And it's 2 for Sheffield United. An easy finish in the end, broke the line. And that's a good goal from the new signing. And that's a big blow for Ipswich, who were pressing on in this game, but conceding just before half-time. Amy Andrews slotting home at Bramall Lane. And it's a big cushion, and you have to say it's deserved for Sheffield United. And just over 5 minutes before the break, Sheffield United lead Ipswich by 2-0. And it's going to be a big talk at half-time from Ipswich Town's manager Joe Sheehan to try and get his team back in this game in the second half. They did so well against Portsmouth last time out, picking up their first win of the season. First win in this league, having been promoted last year. But they're trailing by 2-0 today, against a team that was at the bottom of the table coming into this game. Bit of a stoppage in play here as Ipswich have some treatment. On their captain, Maria Boswell. came through the Ipswich Academy, the captain. Been here a long time, took the captaincy in 2023. And she passed over 50 appearances last season. And just falling there, not much in it. A slight shove from Sheffield United, but she does clutch her head, the back of her head. Caught it awkwardly, maybe. As the two teams have a water break and the managers with different team talks in this stage of the game. But get their team pumped up and ready to go for the last 4 minutes of normal time. The Ipswich Town manager there, Joe Sheehan. He was nominated for Manager of the Year last year, having brought his team up to the WSL. He's been with them since February 2019, having progressed from the under-21 side. As he speaks to Beth Rowe. And we look to get back underway as Boswell is just on the sidelines there. Looks okay, just a slight knock. Still not allowed on Boswell just yet. That's a Negri. And a pressured long shot wide is out for a Sheffield United throw. Two minutes of normal time left for Ipswich to get some hope back heading into the break. Devlin gets a talking to from the referee today, Stacey Pearson. Another good chance for Sheffield United. Well, Andrews was lurking there in the box. Just had to get a cross on. But it's still alive for them. Lafayette. So there will be 4 minutes of added time in this first half. Sent up long, looking for the run of Tammy George. And Neville does well to clear her line. Another new signing for Ipswich this summer, come from London City Lionesses on a free. She's played every minute this season, Grace Neville, a staple in defence. Boswell into Mitchell. Out to Neville. Ipswich need to build and get something really heading into the break if there's to be any hope of coming back. And Kenzet pulls Mitchell down. And will be a free kick. Earl. Back to Neville. Neville sends it long. Chased by Boswell, who reaches it first. Here is Mitchell. Deer. Crossed in for Earl. And Earl looks to be in some pain in the penalty box. Ipswich play on. Neville into Peskett. And it's too wide. Too long. Summer Hughes was running onto that. But Parker Smith reaching it first. Clutching with both hands. Devlin. Revel. George. Back out wide. And it's a broken of the line again by Sheffield. Amy Andrews lurking. Big danger for Ipswich. And a nasty 50-50. And there will be a booking here. It's between Page Peak and Revel. So Jess Revel receiving that yellow card for that tackle. And this might be the last action of this half. As we played the 4 minutes of added time. As the referee, Stacey Pearson, looks at her watch. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's Sheffield United in the driving seat at the break. 2 brilliant goals, one from Charlie Devlin, who opened up the scoring. Gifted after pressure on the Ipswich back line. She opened it up for Sheffield United, and then Amy Andrews, who broke the line and slotted home the second for the home side. And at the break, with Sheffield United in the driving seat, it's Sheffield United 2, Ipswich Town 0. And we are off and underway for the last 45 minutes. Can Sheffield United find their first home victory? Their first win in the WSL 2 this season? Or can Ipswich find a remarkable recovery, a remarkable turnaround, and find at least 2 goals in this second half? No changes at the break for either side. Sticking with the same formations, the same players from both managers. Two managers with different half-time talks, I should have thought, in the changing rooms. Revel driving down this right wing. Here is Cowan. Keeps it alive, uses pressuring. Cowan sends it in and is out for a corner kick. Does well to create something from that. Hughes was on her. And it's just a second corner for Sheffield United. As Lafayette runs to the corner flag. Lafayette, another one that's played every minute this season. A defender that likes to get forward. Hasn't scored yet as it's swung in. And again, it's too short. And hits the side netting, and another opportunity missed. The 23-year-old joined from Watford last year. Abby Lafayette. It's been a staple in this Sheffield United team. As she wins a goal kick. Taylor. Back to Parker Smith. Rowe. Slightly too long. Well, they win it back. And Sheffield United clear, watched all the way by Paige Peak. Well, Ipswich have a tough few games next for them. They've got Birmingham City next up, top of the table. And then the team relegated from the WSL last year, Crystal Palace, to come as well. Two tough games for the newly promoted side. And every point matters in this league. It's a shorter league. And so every game is important. Cowan. One back by Sheffield United. Rouse into Andrews, and Andrews makes it 3. Her second goal of the game. And it's another easy goal for the striker. And Sheffield United have started this half perfectly, just as they left it. And they lead Ipswich Town by 3-0. Well, it's won back by Sheffield brilliantly by Molly Rouse. Into Andrews, goalkeeper comes out. And Andrews is too quick, slots it past her, bottom left corner. And she's had 2 easy goals now, Amy Andrews. and she'll be full of confidence. And maybe, just maybe, that might be game over for Ipswich Town. Chased on by Hughes, can't get that. Well, Amy Andrews with that second goal is now their leading goal scorer this campaign. Level with Devlin. And a first change of the game for Ipswich Town. And Maddie Earle, the Arsenal loanee, is off. And Natasha Thomas comes on, the club's all-time leading scorer and longest-serving player. If anyone's going to get them back in this game, it's Thomas. Scored in the last game. A wealth of experience for the 29-year-old. She's been here since 2015. So knows this club inside out. Played out from the back. And it's won back by Ipswich, and they do get one back. And it's a lifeline in this game for Ipswich Town. And it's Neville with the goal, an easy tap into the back of the net. One back, it's a poor pass back by Lafayette, and Dean there on the 6-yard box, slotting home coolly. And maybe that will give them some hope in this game. Here is Thomas. And Negri collects. Rihanna Dean with the goal, her second this season. 2-2 for her now, having scored against Portsmouth. There's the goal scorer, Rihanna Dean, former Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool and London City Lionesses. Lots of experience. Devlin, Cowan, and is cleared well by Rowe. Devlin, back out to Cowan. Rouse is calling for it. Rouse receives. And Andrews can't get a hat-trick. Flicked on, and now Ipswich will break. Pesquet gets away down that right-hand side. Away from Kinzer, wants to cut it back. Rowe is calling for it. And the attack fades into nothing in the end. A goal kick for Sheffield United. Parker Smith Neville. Boswell. Back to Negri. Cowan. Revel back to Cowan. Devlin wins it. Taylor back to the goalkeeper. Deer out to Neville, who sends a ball into the box. Thomas with the header. Thomas with the chance. She scored her first WSL 2 goal last time out, looking for her second today. It's a lovely cross into the box by Neville. Just had to find the target, Natasha Thomas. Cowan. Can't find the feet of Devlin. Cowan picks it out. Devlin. Andrews is calling for it. Andrews wants to find the run. Ipswich Town will break. Peskett again gets away down that right-hand side, and her cross is blocked. And the danger is cleared for now. But they will win a corner kick. Good run from Peskett down that right-hand side. She's been a handful on that wing all game, really. A lot of the chances has come from her. As Beth Rowe will take this corner kick for Ipswich Town. Looks to be a short corner. Sophie Peskett makes her run. It's not. It's swung in. Ipswich still with a chance here. Swung in again and is headed in. And Ipswich have come from 3-0 down and they've scored another. And it's Rihanna Dean again, a header in from a corner kick. And I don't know how happy Sheffield United will be with that. They had a player down in the 6-yard box as that corner kick was swung in, but Ipswich won't care. Rihanna Dean has her second of the game. A lovely placed header into the back of the net as she runs off to celebrate. Well, she's got 3 goals now this season. She tops the charts for that leading goal scorer in this new season in the WSL 2. Coming from Southampton in July. He's been a superb signing for them. And all of a sudden, Ipswich Town are back in this game. This is the goal. They've popped them right back in this game. Swung out. Cut back in, and there is Dean. And there is the header. And the intensity, the game has changed since Natasha Thomas has come on. That substitution made by Jo Sheehan just a few moments ago. Well, they don't do it easy, Ipswich Town. They won 3-2 against Portsmouth. That was their first win of the season, last time out. It's another high-scoring game today. As they look to break again here. Hughes. Thomas. Mitchell. Back to Thomas. Thomas tidies it up and cut out by Devlin, and Andrews now charges on. She's got Boswell to the side of her, who does really well to cut that pass out. Looking for a hat-trick, Amy Andrews, today. And it's superb tracking back from the captain. And a corner kick for Sheffield United. Charlie Devlin, the goal scorer in the first half, who opened this up on the 14th minute. Andrews makes her run short. It's swung in. And I think Negri got a hand to that as they look to clear their lines. Good chance for Sheffield United. Here is Revel. Revel's crossed in. And Negri collects with both hands. Well, it was almost a goal from a corner kick from Charlie Devlin. Natalia Negri gets a hand to it as United come again. Well, it is a corner kick for Sheffield United. No one seems to be in that much of a rush, as Lafayette jogs slowly to the corner flag. The home side are in no rush. They're leading this. They did have a 3-0 lead in the early stages of the second half, but Ipswich have fought their way back. They're still well in this game. Swung in by Lafayette. Bit of a scruff in the box. Kicked out. Lafayette keeps it in. Still in. Rowe does well. And is brought down by Devlin for a throw-in. Good defending by Ipswich. Revel with this throw-in. Well, there is the Ipswich Town manager, Jo Sheehan. Whatever he said at half-time has clearly worked to get his team back in this game. Thomas. Flicked on by Deer. Mitchell out wide to Neville. Lafayette sends it long. Molly Rouse just slightly dispossessed, tidied up, and wins a foul in the build-up to that. Well, Ipswich Town are unbeaten in their last 2 league games, and they'll certainly want that record to continue today as they search for a third. Headed on, easy catch for Negri from Emma Taylor. Peak. Parker Smith will have a easy goal kick after no one was there to find that run from Peak. She's a new signing too. Parker Smith struggled with injury a little bit this season. She's come from Hart. She spent 6 years there. Thomas wins it back. Peak. Rowe into Dean, the goal scorer. Both goals scored for Ipswich. Hughes, back to Peak. Cleared by Lafayette. There is the interim manager for Sheffield United, Luke Turner. It's his 6th season with the club. He knows this team well, having come from the academy, making his way up to assistant, and then taking the reins as they look for a new permanent manager, Sheffield United. His majority of the play now is in midfield, winning these midfield battles between the two sides. Here is Cowan. Nice step over. Can't quite control that pass though. Sammy George being brought down there, Sheffield United. Just winded maybe slightly. Just a push in the back though, which looks okay. 24-year-old midfielder, new for Sheffield United this season. Andrews finds the run, Looks to her right. Is anyone in the box? She's looking for some support. And is cut out by Ipswich. By Paige Peak. Good defending from the 23-year-olds. Another corner for Charlie Devlin to take for Sheffield to extend their lead, to put another cushion between them and the visitors today. Devlin crossed into the box, punched away by Negri, still alive for United. Revel with a strike. And they do clear their lines, Ipswich. Crossed back in, punched out again by Negri. And she's punched one of her own players there by the looks of it. Bit of a scramble in the box. And it's Boswell again who's down. Palmed away. It is cleared. And United do well, actually, to keep this ball alive. As Boswell just looks to get back to her feet. Putting her body on the line to stop another goal from the home side. Neville barged off by Devlin. They're in no hurry, Sheffield United, to get on with this. Less than half an hour to go. It'll be their first win of the season. Negri loses it. Still alive for Sheffield United and headed away. It's another punch, it's another block by Negri. Punched out, dropped it. I think she went for the catch there. And another corner kick for Sheffield United. Crossed in by Charlie Devlin, headed in, cleared on the line. And they come again. Crossed in the box. And this time Negri gets two hands to it. Well, it's last minute ditch defending by Ipswich to keep them in this tie. And a warning strike for them as they look to break now. Peskett. And cleared by Cowan. Well, this is the chance for Sheffield United. It's punched away. And is headed out for a corner kick. And then eventually cleared off the line by Ipswich. End to end this game. Hughes. Cut out by Cowan. Andrews. Rowe. Back to the keeper, who's had a lot of work to do in these recent few moments. Neville. Lafayette, back-heeled, a poor back-heeled pass. And the referee has given a foul there. And it's a booking for Jenna Deere. Well, I'm not sure whether that was for the foul or what she said afterwards, that booking for Jenna Deere, who receives a yellow card. And a substitution. First substitution for Sheffield United. So Tammy George comes off. And Tilly Bristow, 18-year-old Sheffield United Academy player, comes on. She signed her first professional contract this summer. And she's already made 4 appearances in the league. But she's on for a 5th time in a United shirt. 18 years old. A promising prospect for her side. As Ipswich will look to break away again and find an equaliser. Touched just too wide, too far for Beth Rowe. Lafayette, back to Parker Smith. And Bristow in her first touches of the game, and Rowe's gone for a swing there as the players intercept, and it's going to be a red card for Beth Rowe, and that's a real setback for Ipswich Town. I think she went to swing at her head there. And Beth Rowe will be shown a red card and will be sent off. And Ipswich Town are then down to 10 players. Rowe and Bristow going man for man there. And Rowe with a slap at the back of her head, squares up. She's only just come on the pitch, Tilly Bristow. And it's a straight red for Beth Rowe, and that's really disappointing from an Ipswich perspective. And they will play the last few moments of this game with 10 players. Ten minutes to go, 10 minutes with 10 players. And how will Ipswich Town respond now? Devlin through the legs of Hughes. Mitchell clears. Here is Andrews. Amy Andrews, she's looking for a hat-trick today. Already scored 2. She's flicked it on. She finds the ball again. Bristow calls for it. Comes to Kinzet first. And the offside flag goes up. And the attack fizzles to an end as they look to build on that momentum of Beth Rowe being shown a red card for violent conduct. That's a Negri pressured by Devlin. Building from the back, the visitors. Here's Neville. Good play. Flicked on to Hughes. Can't find a runner, Thomas. Poor pass. Peak. Boswell. Thomas. Finds the run of Dean. Devlin. As the red and white shirts flood back. And the cross is too far to find Bristow there. And it really is from one end of the pitch to the other in these final 10 minutes. As O'Rourke is having a talking to, it's a yellow for Sophie O'Rourke for that tackle. So a free kick for Ipswich Town then. An opportunity to get level in the dying moments of this game. Headed on, cleared only to Cowan. Cowan clears her marks and now Sheffield United gets away. Amy Andrews. Can't get past the sea of blue shirts. And Ipswich look to take this throw in. Well, I was going to say quickly, but there's going to be a substitution instead. So Grace Neville will look to come off. And Shauna Geit comes on. She's been out injured for the last 6 months. And is just returning to the pitch after recovering. She featured for 14 minutes in the League Cup, but this is her first league appearance since recovering from injury. Bristow. Out to Devlin. Andrews is in front as it's flicked on. Devlin still in control. Barges off. Peskett. Revel. 5 minutes then left of this game. Can Sheffield United hold on to pick up their first win of the season? Can Ipswich find an equaliser? Revel. Parker Smith sends it long. Amy Andrews is there, heads it on, is kind of swung down there by Boswell. Well, she's kind of leant on there and just falls down. Nothing really in that. Negri sends her team up the pitch, looking to find something in this game in the dying moments. Boswell dispossessed by Bristow, onto Devlin. Devlin gets past her player, and now here is Cowan. Cowan with a strike, and it's well over the bar. And what an opportunity missed for Sheffield United to put this to bed. Leanne Cowan with a strike over the bar. She was unmarked. Can't compose herself in time, and that's disappointing. Just had the goalkeeper to beat. She's never scored a goal for Sheffield United, but she almost had one there. Thomas. Boswell dispossessed, and Devlin is charging on here, looking for her second of the game, and it's saved straight to the keeper's hands. Another opportunity for Sheffield United to wrap it up, and they can't convert. Bristow does well to win it back, and Devlin charging into the box. She only had Negri to beat, just like the chance from Cowan, and they've both scuffed the shot. Well, we are into the last minute of normal time, and Devlin will get another chance, but the offside flag goes up. So 1 minute of this game remaining. And it's going to be a nervy end to this game, as both sides desperate for points at the bottom of the table. And another substitution for Sheffield United. Lauren Thomas comes on. Amy Andrews is off, so she will not complete her hat-trick today. She scored 2, one in the first half, one in the second half. But Lauren Thomas takes her place, a new signing from Everton. And 4 minutes of added time, 4 minutes for both sides to find something in this game. Ipswich Town with the throw. What can they make from this? Guyot's shot is deflected. A 4th corner kick for Ipswich Town. last few moments of this game. And it's gone all the way out. And that's really disappointing for Ipswich. Have to be putting them in the box. Have to give your team a chance. And it's the captain, Boswell, who's put it out of play. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for Ipswich to keep their momentum and run up and salvage a point. Thomas. Here is Bristow. Bristow getting away. Slid in, and the goalkeeper does well to save. Lauren Thomas was running on there, had the chance. Guyett still alive for Ipswich. Crossed in. Still alive and cleared. And what can Thomas do? Fresh legs on the pitch. Chance for Ipswich, and straight to the hands of Parker Smith as we head into the final minutes of added time. Mitchell misses the pass. Devlin. Flicked on, keeps it in. Pressured by Hughes. And looks for the throw-in, or looks for the corner, but wins the throw-in the end. The referee says play on. Devlin is offside. Well, we've hit the 94 minutes. Negri, this is the last chance for Ipswich. And nothing to come of it. And there is the full-time whistle. A huge 3 points for Sheffield United. A first win this season for the Blades. And that will do wonders for their confidence as Luke Turner, the interim manager, shakes hands with his team. Well, it was an eventful game. Sheffield United and Charlie Devlin opening the scoring and going 3-0 up, with Amy Andrews scoring one in the first half, coming out in the blocks in the second. And then Dean for Ipswich Town, almost bringing it back, Brianna Dean, but not quite enough. And they showed real fighting quality, and this performance will give them the belief that they can push on from this and drive up the table. Sheffield United, a big win at home. It's finished at Bramall Lane. Sheffield United 3, Ipswich Town 2.